Kitty Ratcliffe, who earlier this year was forced out as the longtime head of St. Louis's tourism bureau, known as Explore St. Louis, has a new job, sort of part-time. Mayor Tashara Jones has appointed her to the Airport Commission, which will oversee the proposed $3 billion single terminal, huge makeover of St. Louis Lambert International Airport. Ratcliffe received more than $500,000 plus continued health care coverage and her work car, a 2019 Volvo, as incentives to retire early from Explore St. Louis this past summer. The Airport Commission post is largely unpaid except for a little stipend for attending the meetings. Any issues here, Michael?
Well, I'm surprised Kitty's sticking around in town. I mean, typically, you go on to do your job in another city. This must be where she's going to settle down, and she wants to be involved in the airport. Again, I go back to that, man, sometimes we need to have some fresh water. I mean, we just got done with a construction of a regional asset downtown that has caused this whole situation. We're talking about another regional asset in the airport. Maybe some fresh eyes would be helpful, but that's not the way we do things in St. Louis.
Yeah, with the troubled convention center expansion, should her hands be on the airport?
Well,
renovation?
I don't really care, but I'll tell you what I do care about with the airport. The city of St. Louis is smaller in population than St. Louis County. It's smaller in population than St. Charles County, yet it controls 100% of the airport. That airport is a regional asset. It ought to be governed and managed regionally, not just by the city of St. Louis. And this underscores Tashara Jones gets to make all the appointments to the airport board. That's not good.
Now to our quote of the week. Republican State Senator-elect David Gregory of West County campaigned heavily on the southern border crisis. He won in November, takes office next year, early January. He has pre-filed Senate Bill 72. Our quote is from the bill, which says, the state shall certify citizen applicants to, quote, be bounty hunters for the purpose of finding and detaining illegal aliens for a reward of $1,000. John, with huge wins across Missouri and the U.S. as a whole, Republicans have been saying elections have consequences. Is this one of the consequences?
Maybe.
Should it be?
I'm not signing up to be a bounty hunter. I'll tell you that. You're asking for a lot of trouble out there. I hope that
is this real or is it nonsense?
No, I think it's a real proposal. I hope we focus on the criminals who are, many of them incarcerated right now in U.S. prisons because they've broken the law, that are here illegally. If we deport those people, that'll be a very good policy.
Would the governor-elect get behind the bounty hunter
proposal? You'll have to ask him.
I hope, Michael. Not. I hope not. Just the fact that this is a story is because the use of those words, it's shocking to all of us. Humans hunting other humans for money. It's just silly. But this is kind of what was expected from David Gregory. What's crazy, though, Andy, is he represents a pretty mainstream part of St. Louis County. And he has this extremist view. He has extremist views as it relates to abortion. People need to pay attention to who they're voting for. This is what the voters wanted, apparently.
Final thoughts are next. First, Bommarito.com drone fox zipping over Union Station down Market Street. Very cool, headed for the Gateway Arch.